Week 10 La Liga pre-match analysis and predictions, detailed breakdown. As La Liga entered Week 10, fans were expecting a weekend packed with thrilling encounters, as both top-tier and struggling teams looked to either solidify their positions or climb out of the bottom ranks. Of course, they weren't disappointed. Here's the in-depth analysis and scoreline for each fixture, complete with all the stats and insights you need to know. 1. Deportivo Alavés vs Real Valladolid. Scoreline, 2-3 an away win for Real Valladolid. This fixture saw two underperforming teams battle it out. Alavés, prior to this match, were 13th position on the La Liga table. They have had a tough season with 5 losses from 9 games, and losing this game made it their 6th loss of the season. They've won 3 and drawn 1, but consistency has been lacking. Real Valladolid, on the other hand, sat at 19th position on the table prior to this match, with only 5 points, having secured just 1 win, 6 losses, and 2 draws. The victory in this match made it their 2nd win for the season. No wonder their fans were celebrating strongly. Given their struggles to find form, both teams had to cancel each other out with goals, making the match almost ending in a draw. Deportivo Alavés were highly unlucky to have had a goal rule out for offside after a VAR check. Deportivo Alavés opened the scoring as early as the 6th minute with Antonio Martinez scoring for Deportivo Alavés. The game continued with both teams having numerous chances but failing to convert them. In the 16th minute of gameplay, Antonio Silva of Alavés fouled a player in the penalty area, and a penalty was awarded to Real Valladolid. Mamadou Sylla stepped up and converted the penalty with a right-footed shot to the bottom right corner, which was the equalizer in the 17th minute. In the 2th minute, an attempt from Icomet of Real Valladolid was missed. His right-footed shot from the center of the box was high and wide to the left after an assist from Raul Morro. In the 35th minute, an attempt was saved. John Guridi of Alavés' header from the center of the box was saved in the bottom left corner. It was Thomas Konechny that provided the cross. In the 38th minute, another attempt by John Guridi was missed. His left-footed shot from outside the box was high and wide in the left, after Carlos Vicente gave the assist. In the 45th minute, an attempt was saved. Mario Martin of Real Valladolid left-footed shot from the left side was saved in the bottom left corner, from Salim Amala's assist. But in the 72nd minute, Salim Amala scored a penalty to give Real Valladolid a 2-1 lead. Then Anua added the 3rd goal for Real Valladolid in the 76th minute. In the 90+7 minute, Kike Garcia scored the 2nd goal for Deportivo Alavés. Unfortunately, he was red-carded after he confronted the referee for issuing a yellow card to him. The game ended shortly, and Mamadou, who scored a goal and gave an assist, was given the player of the match. 2. Athletic Club vs Espanyol. Scoreline, 4-1. Home win for Athletic Club. Athletic Club is having a solid season so far, sitting 6th on the table with 14 points before this match. A win has moved them to 5th position on 17 points. They've been strong at home, and with 5 wins under their belt, their +6 goal difference shows a well-rounded team. Espanyol, however, are struggling at 15th position with just 10 points, including 6 losses. Their defense has been shaky, and while they can score, they often concede more. Athletic Club dominated possession and made it count. Alex Berenga of Athletic Club was the player of the match. As early as 6th minute, Athletic Club scored from a Daniel Vivian right-footed shot from the center of the box to the bottom right corner, assisted with a cross from Nico Williams following a cross. Athletic Club kept mounting pressure, and in the 28th minute, Inaki Williams of Athletic Club scored the 2nd goal through a right-footed shot from the center of the box to the bottom left corner, assisted by Alex Berenga. In the 30th minute, another goal was scored by Athletic Club. Inaki Williams' right-footed shot from the right side of the box to the top left corner, assisted by Alex Berenga. In the 41st minute, Nico Williams' left-footed shot from outside the box was saved in the center of the goal. The assist came from Mikel Djurejezar. In the 55th minute, Alex Berenguer of Athletic Club scored the fourth goal from a left-footed shot from the center of the box to the bottom right corner, having converted Oscar de Marcos' assist. Álvaro Teguero scored a consoling goal for Espanyol in the 90+2 minute from a free kick with a right-footed shot to the top right corner. In the 93rd minute, Nico Serrano of Athletic Club missed a chance after his left-footed shot from outside the box was too high. He got the assist from Gorka Guruzeta. The game ended in the 94th minute and Alex Berenguer was awarded player of the match for his 2 assists and a goal scored. 3. Osasuna vs Real Betis. Scoreline 1-2. An away win for Pellegrini's men, Real Betis. This was a tough game, as both teams were quite evenly matched. Osasuna, who were 5th on the table before this game, fell to 8th position. They have been fairly solid with 4 wins, 3 draws, and now 3 losses. However, their negative goal difference of -2 suggests some defensive frailties. Real Betis, who were sitting 10th with 12 points before this match, are now 7th in position. They have been inconsistent, with 4 wins and 4 losses. While Real Betis can be dangerous on the break, they haven't been prolific in front of goal, although that changed in this match. Both sides scored, making it an entertaining encounter. Rui Silva of Real Betis was the player of the match. Victor Roque of Real Betis opened the scoring in the 7th minute, assisted by Aitor Ruibal. In the 59th minute of play, Osasuna fought back to equalize through Lucas Toro. His right-footed shot from a much closed range to the bottom right corner found the net. In the 73rd minute, Ezequiel Avila, who was substituted for Victor Roque, who got injured in the 46th minute, scored a goal. His left-footed shot from closed range gave the away team all 3 points that moved them to 7th on the table. In the 90th minute, Nathan of Real Betis was red-carded after just 2 minutes into the game. For Girona vs Real Sociedad. Scoreline 0-1. Away narrowly wins. This matchup was very much up for grabs. Prior to this game, Girona was 11th on the table with 12 points from 9 games. They've been unpredictable this season, having won 3, drawn 2, and lost 5, with a negative goal difference of -2. Real Sociedad, meanwhile, were 15th in position prior to this game, with 9 points, having won only 2 games. This win made it their 3rd win. They have been equally inconsistent, though they've shown glimpses of quality. This game was predicted to end in a draw, but Real Sociedad fought hard to win. The game was really contested, but in the 44th minute Mikel Oyarzabal scored from a header assist by Ander Barrenetxea. The player of the match was Mikel Oyarzabal of Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad and Girona are now balanced on same point of 12, but while Girona slips down from 11th to 12th position, Real Sociedad rose from 15th position to 11th. 5. Celta Vigo vs Real Madrid. Outcome: 3-1 win for Real Madrid. Real Madrid comfortably took the point, but Celta Vigo didn't go down without a fight. Celta were 9th on the table before this encounter. They had an inconsistent season with 4 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw, giving them a modest +1 goal difference before this encounter. Real Madrid, however, are 2nd with 24 points, having won 7 matches and drawn the other 3. They are yet to lose this season, with a superb goal difference of +14. With players like Kylian Mbappé, 6 goals, Vinicius Jr., 5 goals, 4 assists, and Valverde, 2 goals, 2 assists, Madrid broke down Celta's defense. Real Madrid maintain its 2nd position on the table with 24 points after the narrow win against Celta Vigo. The player of the match was Vinicius Jr. In the 20th minutes of play, Kylian Mbappé via an assist from Camavinga stroked the ball with pace to pick his spot and score a wonderful goal, with goalkeeper Guaita having no chance of stopping that one. In the 22nd minute, the host had the ball in the back of the net, but it's quickly and correctly ruled out for offside. Iglesias took his time jogging back into position and the ball fell into his path, but he was clearly offside. The striker still took on Courtois and produced a fine finish, but it doesn't stand. In the 39th minute, Vinicius Jr. with a great opportunity to make it 2-0. Vasquez whips a good cross into the box from the right wing, which is met by the head of Vinicius Jr., who was unmarked and had a free header at goal. However, he just gets too much on the header and puts it wide on the post. In the 41st minute, another good chance for Vinicius Jr. to double Madrid's lead. He takes on a couple of defenders, gets into the box and finds a bit of space to fire a shot at goal from a tight angle. However, he gets too much on the effort and it flies over the Celta crossbar. In the 46th minute, Bellingham with a great opportunity to double Madrid's lead just seconds after the restart. The midfielder picks up the ball down the right wing and drives at the Celta defense. He doesn't have many passing options, so he goes for himself and races into the box. However, he drags his shot just wide of the bottom left corner. In the 51st minute, Williat Swedberg of Celta Vigo equalized. Oscar Mingueza gave him the assist. Then in the 66th minute, Vinicius Jr. scored the winner and he celebrated it with a marvelous dance. Luka Modric's assist was what Vinicius Jr. converted and slotted it to the net. With this result, Real Madrid trail FC Barcelona with 3 points as they meet this weekend in El Clasico match. 6. Mallorca vs Rayo Vallecano. Score line: 1-0 win for Mallorca. This was a low-scoring affair between two teams sitting right next to each other in the table before the match. Mallorca, who were 7th, has been impressive with 4 wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses. With this win they now have 5 wins this season. They have a goal difference of +2, showing their ability to grind out results. Rayo Vallecano were 8th, and they had 13 points from 3 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses, with a goal difference of +2. With this loss they now have 3 losses. Both teams have strong defenses, so fans actually expected a tough match, and they got it. The player of the match was Vedat Muriqi of Mallorca, rated 8.2. The match saw Abdul Mumin of Rayo Vallecano injured in the 73rd minute and hence was substituted. In the 75th minute, Vedat Muriqi scored from a header assist by Daniel Rodriguez to win the game for Mallorca. 7. Atletico Madrid vs Leganés. Score line: 3-1. Win for Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid are unbeaten this season and are 3rd in the table with 20 points. With a strong +10 goal difference, they've been solid in both defense and attack. Leganés, on the other hand, are struggling near the relegation zone, sitting 17th with just 8 points. Their negative goal difference of -6 reflects their problems at the back, with just 1 win from 9 matches. Atletico's pursuit of the title, along with home advantage, saw them ease to a comfortable win, with a scoreline of 3-1. Griezmann and Alexander Sørloth were the key in securing the win for Atletico. Alexander Sørloth of Atletico Madrid was the player of the match. Yvonne Neonupa opened the scoring in the 34th minute from Daniel Raba assist, but a brace from Alexander Sørloth and a goal from Antonio Griezmann saw Atletico Madrid cruise with the win. 8. Villarreal vs Getafe. Outcome: 1-1. Draw. Villarreal were favourites to win this match, especially with Jose Perez in top form, having scored 6 goals this season. Their midfield creator, Alex Bina, with 5 assists, was expected to be crucial in breaking down Getafe's defense. Getafe were expected to likely set up defensively and aim to frustrate Villarreal. Of course, they actually did that in the match. But Villarreal's quality shone through before the unfortunate penalty in the 87th minute. The player of the match was Santi Camaño of Villarreal. He scored Villarreal goal in the 44th minute from a Thierno Barry assist. In the 87th minute, Muro Arambari of Getafe equalized via penalty. 9. Barcelona vs Sevilla. Outcome: 5-1 win for Barcelona. Barcelona are flying high at the top of the table, now with 27 points from 10 games. With an incredible goal difference of +23, they've been dominant, especially at home. Robert Lewandowski, La Liga's top scorer with 12 goals, alongside the creativity of Rafinha and Lamine Yamal, tore through Sevilla's defense. Sevilla, currently 13th with 11 points, has struggled this season despite the talents of players like Kelechi Iheanacho and Chidera Ijuke. Barcelona won comfortably, with a 5-1 victory. In the 24th minute, Robert Lewandowski scored a penalty for Barcelona. In the 24th minute, Robert Lewandowski scored a penalty for Barcelona. In the 28th minute, Pedri scored from a Lamine Yamal assist. In the 38th minute, Robert Lewandowski added another goal from a Rafinha assist. Pablo Torres scored the 4th and 5th goal for Barcelona in the 82nd and 88th minute respectively, while Stanis Idumbo scored the only goal for Sevilla. 10. Valencia vs Las Palmas. Outcome: 2-3. Away win for Las Palmas. Valencia has had a rough start to the season, sitting 18th with 6 points before this game. With just 1 win, 5 losses, and 3 draws, they were desperately in need of a victory. Las Palmas, however, are bottom of the table with no wins and 3 draws from 9 matches before this game. Both sides were low on confidence. At the end of the match, it was Las Palmas who won. Fabio Silva of Las Palmas was player of the match. He scored the 2nd goal for his team. Conclusion: Week 10 of La Liga promises to be full of drama and excitement. While the top teams like Barcelona and Real Madrid are expected to extend their dominance, there are plenty of evenly matched contests that could go either way. Keep an eye out for tight games, surprise results, and some spectacular goals. For more detailed analyses, predictions, and exclusive football content, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Avunculus Production. Stay updated and ahead of the game. At Avunculus Production. Copyright symbol Avunculus Service.